After initially running for president as the so-called peace candidate and claiming that wars would never have started had he been president of the United States, Donald Trump has decided to join in on an Israeli attack on Iran and authorize significant strikes against several Iranian nuclear facilities. This comes after several months of U.S.-Iran negotiations, which were scheduled to go into a sixth meeting prior to the start of these Israeli attacks. It is very important to understand how we got here. First, in his first term as president, Donald Trump withdrew from the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, or the JCPOA, an agreement struck between the 5 permanent members of the United Nations Security Council, along with Germany and Iran. This diplomatically ensured Iran would uphold its obligations under the Non-Proliferation Treaty, or the NPT. The solo American defection from this agreement put the United States and Iran on a path toward confrontation. Second, Israel perceived that in this moment there was an opportunity to strike Iran precisely because it had been weakened regionally after several of its allies that it had used to check Israeli belligerence were weakened or eliminated. Indicted war criminal Benjamin Netanyahu also saw an opportunity to change the subject from his ongoing genocide in Gaza and his legal troubles at home. Third, the United States adopted a non-starter position in its recent negotiations with Iran, demanding zero enrichment. This shift in U.S. policy seemed aimed not at merely preventing weaponization in Iran, but humiliating Iran as well. This acted as a poison pill in the negotiations that destined them for failure. The United States put itself on the path to another regime change war in the Middle East, at a time when the American public wants anything but that, and when American grand strategy should be focused on a century of upcoming competition with China, and not getting sidetracked by another decade or more of endless war in the Middle East. Following Netanyahu's lead, Trump has danced the United States dangerously toward this cliff. And while there is always a chance for further war to be averted, it would require the will to do so, which is not present in Israel, and the skill to do so, which also seems to be missing here in Washington.